Warning, this video contains the word nuts. That's right, we may ask you to roast your nuts, crush your nuts, then blend your nuts. We ask that you be mature enough to handle it, that you don't start laughing, that you don't start writing. Oh, who am I kidding? That stuff's funny. Hey, this is a crazy recipe. It's got a lot of herbs and good flavors. It's a vegetarian dish, right? No meat? Yeah, we're good. And it's gonna be delicious. My wife right now is out getting me pecorino cheese, which we're gonna throw in at the end of this recipe. But I don't have it here on the table yet. But I will by the time we're done filming. All right, so come on in close. It's pistachio-citrus pesto with green beans and gemelli. There. Some of you want to know what gemelli is. It's a pasta. It looks like this pasta. I could not find gemelli, but it's kind of a long and slightly twisted, rotated noodle. And you'll see it up close in a little bit. But basically, I got the next best thing. This is called casarecci. So here's your pasta. I'm using this entire basil leaf plant here. I need lots of basil for the pesto. Orange, lemon, can of pistachio nuts. We've got your parsley, mint, double batch of mint, garlic. We're only using a little bit of this dried pepper, not the whole thing, and your green beans. All right, hardest thing in this video is to clean your green beans. All you're gonna do is rinse them off, take little shears or a knife, cut the little ends off, and then I want you to cut them in half. I don't want them this long. So if you have full-size green beans, just cut them in half and make sure they're fresh because it's gonna be important to keep them. If you use canned or frozen or anything, it's just not gonna be the same. They're too soggy. These are gonna have a nice snap to them. All right, first thing we're gonna do is get half a cup of the pistachios. Just put them in little pie tins so they can get toasted. I'm gonna throw them in for about 6 minutes and then pull them out and let them cool. So get these in the oven right now. Oh man, these smell great. Roasted pistachios. I've never smelled roasted pistachios, but they smell awesome. The whole kitchen's getting all toasty. All right, I just got a call from my buddy while I was filming, Chef Matt, who's been on the show, and he said this is called casarecci. That's the name of the pasta, casarecci. So he would know. So I trust my friend, Chef Matt, on telling me the pronunciation of this. So there you go. And he looked at this and said, that's not enough basil. So I went back to the garden. Oh, strong. And I got a whole bunch more. So now I have a whole bunch more basil. The nuts have cooled off, so it's time to get this going. Okay, take your lemon, roll it on the counter to get the juice going out of it. Before we cut it open and take the juice out, we're gonna zest it. So let me get my zester. All right, we're gonna zest the lemon right into it. Let's also zest the orange. Let's get our lemon juice in there. Want to make sure let the juice get in there but no seeds. So you want to squeeze into one hand and let it drizzle through. I'm going to put my garlic in there, put my dried chili in there, parsley in there. I'm going to place my mint in there, place all my basil in there. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil in here right now. Around the sides. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to gradually add olive oil to this. It's like a paste. It's what you want it to be. And I'm going to use this device, add a little bit of olive oil. Put this on. This is a smoothie because I want to get it down to a creamier texture. So I'm going back to my Ninja with a different attachment. All right, here we go. Nice and creamy right there. All right, that's what you want. So I'm gonna hold this off to the side. We're gonna break this out in a minute, but we gotta go make our pasta and our green beans next. Let me give you a little rundown on what we're doing here. This is the water for the pasta. This is the water for the green beans. Literally, when this boils, it's gonna be 2 to 3 minutes of the green beans. Pull them out. You wanna keep them firm. Same with the pasta. It's gonna be a little bit longer, but you want it almost fully cooked. When it has a little bit of resistance when you bite into it, but it's not hard, it's called al dente. So cook both of these, then just drain them and bring them to the table. Okay, so the green beans got done first. Let me bring them over here to the bowl. Place those in my bowl. All right, just gonna hit it with a little crushed sea salt, cracked black pepper. Okay, the pasta's ready, so I'm gonna set this aside. Before I mix it, I want to bring the pot right here with the drained pasta. So let me go get that right now. All right, now what I've done, I got the hot pasta in here. Gonna get my pesto out while it's warm, so it'll cover nicely. It's gonna coat everything beautifully. All right, now let's mix in the pesto in with this pasta. Place the vegetables in there. Get everything tossed together. I like to do mixing in the pot if I can. Now, my wife was kind enough to go get me some pecorino cheese. So I'm just gonna hit it with some of that on top. All right, I'm gonna let it cool, and then I'm gonna cover it with plastic wrap and put it in the fridge, and then we're gonna try this in a little bit, but I want it to be completely chilled first. Okay, so I just pulled this out of the refrigerator, and you can smell the pesto all throughout my refrigerator. That's a good thing now. A week later, it might not be. All right, so let's undo this. Just kind of toss it around a little bit here. Loosen it all up. Green bean and pasta. The pecorino cheese, you can totally smell it. It's awesome. All right, let's give it a try. Pasta's firm, beautiful. Snap on the vegetable. Oh, so good. Now, if it seems a little dry to you, drizzle a little olive oil, and when you toss it, toss a little more olive oil in, just to moisten it before you serve it. This is beautiful. This is awesome. What a great flavor. Put this next to the pork chops I already made, and this is gonna be a great side dish. All right, you guys, thank you very much. Grab my app if you want it. And if you don't, you can go to my website, cookingwithjack.com. All my stuff's there for free. And I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.